Whatever reason, we were having issues with my phone, so we're not going to have microphones this morning, guys.
If the wind gets to be too much, let us know and we can move out of the wind. Maybe.
Maybe. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning. Sorry for the technical difficulties this morning.
Oh, let's see.
From you.
I'm
No
gonna
needed.
get into on our microphones. We don't have the adapter for Rusty's phone, so we can't use microphones using his phone. Can I have my coffee?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So today is a little different. We're all just gonna sit around, have ourselves a cup of coffee, and do a little chatting.
Yes. I don't know why that's not showing.
I saw a while ago Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr.'s in the yard.
At the homestead. Oh, we're finally got a ad here. So, oh, there we go. We're a little bit fuzzy. Looks like Michelle Johnston Hills is in
the yard, in the garden,
homestead,
in the homestead,
on the homestead,
out in the wind.
Boy, we didn't practice this.
It was not rehearsed well at all.
Hey, James Hall.
James Hall is with us today. Welcome, welcome.
Joyce Bouchard, welcome.
Bouchard.
I know, I love that last name.
I do too.
I love that, Bouchard.
How many years ago was that? That was the big thing to say, Bouchard.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking more like, I don't know, elegant. Bouchard.
Bouchard.
I'm of the Bouchards from blah, blah, blah.
I'm of the Bouchards from Delaware.
Yeah.
The Delaware Bouchards.
Yeah. And he's talking about Delaware, Oklahoma. He's not talking about no Delaware.
Not the state.
Like real Delaware.
This is real Delaware. Real damn small Delaware.
I love that last name, Joyce. Let's see. Clear and proud, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr.
All
said.
right. Glad to be clear and proud.
Lori Karp says, good morning, Rusty,
Lori
Rachel,
Karp
and Desi.
is with us this morning. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. We,
Simple Grower made in this morning. Welcome, welcome.
for 2 seconds as I'm running through the house going, we have to go live. I almost said, let's just cook breakfast because we haven't done that since, since spring started. So, and I was like, I am not prepared. So
Yeah, it would
we're
have been
sitting
like,
outside.
what are we doing for breakfast?
Oh, that would have been fun anyway. Let's just start together. Simple Grower is with us. Rhonda Dotson is here.
Rhonda Dotson's in the yard.
Treasure Hunter Neil is here. That just sounds like they're in La Pinta and now they've been let out into the yard.
Well, some people might feel like they're in La Pinta.
Heather Hopper's here. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody.
Let's see. Good morning, y'all. Rhonda says, hello, Rachel, Rusty, and Desi. Hope you all have a great day. Treasure Hunter Neil says, good morning, Rachel and Rusty. I don't see a kitchen. I know. I should have. I thought about it on the way through.
You can't see our kitchen back there? There's the stove. Right here.
Has
Lid's
the same
open.
amount of cabinets.
Hey, we got more shelving in the house.
Oh, that's true.
Told her, didn't I?
James says, I'm going to get breakfast. Woohoo, go get
What
breakfast.
are we going to get, James? Because I can send you my address.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, cereal in a bowl. Laugh out loud. Belly Acres breakfast. That's right. That's probably what it would have been. I think we got some Frosted Flakes in there.
Oh, Frosted Flakes.
You can't have Frosted Flakes first thing in the morning.
Why not?
Says the diabetic. Why not? Sounds like a good idea. James is getting Whataburger. Oh my gosh. Whataburger's my absolute favorite.
Sending you my address now, James. We'll take 2 sweet and spicy burgers, large fry, large Diet Dr. Pepper.
Large everything with a diet Dr. Pepper.
That's right.
Because we're taking care of things. Heather Harper says, I'd like to request a change of cells. Mine's full of idiots.
Who said that?
Heather.
Well, Heather,
I think we all in the same boat.
you see what happened was,
Yeah, but you never know where you'd end up, and you might end up with
it might end up
bigger
worse.
idiots.
You might have less idiots, just still idiots. Oh Lord.
So we didn't go to the market this morning. We were geared. We were going to go to the market, and Rusty changed our mind last night.
I'm like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Let's change it up a little bit.
Neil says, "What a burger!" Do you guys remember Mel Tillis? Now I'm telling my age too. Y'all remember Mel Tillis doing the Whataburger commercials? What a burger!
What a burger.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a little bit of a farm accident yesterday, so figure we gotta kind of take it easy for a couple days.
Yeah.
But, I mean, nothing major. It's still attached.
Barely. No.
I mean, this is the perfect place to talk about it because it is a cut.
It is a cut.
Kind of filleted the inside of my pinky a little bit. And I went in, told Rachel I needed her help. And she looked at it. I said, I need your help cleaning this up. And she looked at it and she said, nope, we're going to the emergency room. I said, I don't need an emergency room. We just need to clean it up. She said, you're going to need stitches. And I, of course, me being me, I'm arguing with her. I don't need no damn stitches. I just need to clean it up.
He said, it's not even bleeding. I told him last night, I said, I was not qualified to help you. I was qualified to drive the car to the emergency room. And I did that.
We made it about a half a mile from the house. Finally hit me.
James Hall, not supposed to do that.
And,
oh, what a burglar.
what a burglar. But we got in there. This hand has 6 stitches on the inside of my pinky there. I was picking up the back of the lawnmower to set it up on some blocks because the drive belt had come off. Something I've done hundreds of times. And the mower rolled just a little bit, and when it did, I come down and caught my finger, smashed my hand between the mower and the cinder block. And when it did, it just filleted that inside of my pinky off there, so.
Yeah, it's like what's wrong with that cow?
I don't know, that don't sound good.
No.
Hopefully it's not something our dog did.
I hope their dog's not over there. So it cut his finger like in a diagonal. It didn't, I mean, like he smashed his finger and then the cut was big, like he said, filleted. So they stitched it up. The nurse said, normally I would do 1 or 2 stitches, but she said, I'm looking at your hands. You're gonna go right back out there. So I'm gonna do 6 stitches and make sure. And I told him, I don't even think 6 stitches would fit on my finger. They're gonna chop my finger off.
I told her, hold your thumb up by my left pinky, and she did. My left pinky's bigger than her thumb.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Jr. said, sad you're injured. Rusty, prayers to a quick and complete recovery. James Hall said, ouch, I felt that. Lori said, ouch, Rusty. Yes, so yeah, eventful evening, but
That's okay. Rachel owes me 4 ice creams.
that's okay. Tell Rusty to take a drink of his coffee with his right hand.
The higher the pinky,
The fanciest you are. Patrick Starr, that's what my brother told him last night. So now he drinks with his pinky up.
my pinky up.
They had him put a little brace on it when he sleeps and when he's outside working, just so then that way she said basically that's just to keep you from banging it. Because you guys know if you hurt yourself on your hand, that's the place you're going to bang it every time.
Well, and it also keeps it straight so that it's not flexing and,
yeah, and
reduces the risk of tearing those stitches out.
Yes.
Because that would certainly stink.
Maine Magic is at the homestead.
Maine Magic!
Says, good morning, family. Clear here, sun is out. My bait is drying in salt. Garden is coming along with beans, zucchini, peas, and tomatoes. Yay!
Whoop, whoop. That sounds awesome.
Yes. If you guys can see our garden behind us, maybe, kinda. Doing okay. I don't know, maybe we're...
I think it's looking better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn like this. You guys can
Kind of see all of that.
kind of see
That's
all
really
that.
not weeds.
Not all of it. No, this
You
year,
have to turn it more. There you go.
This year has been really awesome.
I hate that you always put me right in the center.
We're both in the center.
There we go. That's better. That's better.
This is your show, baby.
No.
This has been an awesome year where we've been able to actually dedicate time every day to the garden. I don't get out there as much as I'd like to, but Rachel spends a lot of time out there, and we're picking weeds, and it's a lot easier to keep the weeding done. So it's been awesome.
Yes, it's been so good. We're hoping it keeps going. But lots of cool things happening. We finally, I don't know if I've said it on this channel, but you know, we had a barn cat that, well, she's a stray cat that showed up, and she's kind of skittish. I've been able to pet her maybe twice.
I've touched her tail once.
Just trying to tame her down. Well, she was pregnant, and she had...
Pregnant.
That's what Desi calls. Mom, is she pregnant? Yes, she's pregnant.
Pregnant.
Anyway, she had her kittens, and we've been like 6 weeks ago.
Oh.
It's been like a month to 6 weeks ago.
Yes.
And we've been searching for those kittens. And I kept saying, eventually, you know, Rusty kept saying, we're going to be able to start hearing them soon,
We'll hear them soon. And Rachel said, well, you know, they'll be out moving around.
Yes.
And we have been to if you guys follow us on the other channel, we've been out to our store.
Yes.
We've walked around the store, we've walked around brush piles, we've walked around the garden,
I
the
even
barn,
looked down
the
in the
lean-to.
basement. I went down in the cellar and looked. And watch that cat. Like, she'd come out and eat, and then she'd start to run off, and I would be like, I'm gonna watch her. And she knew I was watching her. She'd lay down, you know, like, oh, I'm just chilling right here. Well, Desi found the kittens the other day, and so they are underneath the house. And we looked down there, but it's weird the way I think there's an old cistern underneath our house, because if you look through the bricks, you can see a round, like, cistern.
Another round foundation under there.
Yes.
So we're pretty sure that's going to be a cistern. We're going to be starting on that foundation here before too long, and we're going to break in there, and I might have to knock a hole in the side of that round wall just to see what's in it.
Yes, because I want to see that. Like you said, we're never going to be able to see the whole thing because the house is sitting on the washroom.
The washroom is the old back porch, which in turn is a slab. I just thought of something.
What?
We can go in the utility room.
Yeah?
Where the breaker box and everything's at.
Oh, yeah.
There's a piece of metal laying over a hole in that concrete. I bet if we look down in there, that goes right into that cistern.
Probably. That'd be cool to go explore, you guys.
Yes, with a flashlight, not getting in it.
No. Maybe we don't want to remove that piece of tin.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah,
It's a
it'll be all
flashlight.
But, yes, so 3 little kittens that lost their mittens are underneath our house. And they didn't lose their mittens. But there's 2 little gray ones and a little black one. And they're so cute.
They're awesome.
I got video.
And
like
super quiet.
Yes. Their mama probably told them, y'all be quiet because those people will find you. But...
I was always wondering, but I think I told Rachel, that makes sense because where they're at, because I go out and I feed the cats when I feed everybody else in the mornings, or we do. And it's like all of a sudden you turn around and she's
I go
there.
to the garden.
You know, little girl is there. And it's like, where did she come from so quick? You know, the other cats, you can hear them crying as they're crossing the yard because they think they're starving to death. But she just appears.
They think they're starving to death, or Michelle comes over and sits in the chair and holds one of the kittens the whole time she's here. And now that kitten cries all the time because she thinks she's supposed to be held. Michelle.
D.
Oh, D.
We'll blame D.
Okay.
She's not watching. We'll blame D.
Last night we were sitting out here and Nader was just like, meow, 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 meow. go over to Rusty. Meow, 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 meow. And I was like, Michelle did that.
I said Michelle and Dee.
No, Nader's real
Real loving.
loving, so she likes.
Well, we
to
got
help.
Nader from Michelle.
Yes, and Johnny Cat.
Yeah.
Johnny Cat and Nader. Lots of cool things going on. Michelle says her sister won't let me hold her like that. Well, Nader
We'll
lets
trade
me hold
you.
her. Nader for Skeeter.
Homer might be a little bit disappointed, but
No, Nader's sweet. She's sweet girl. Right now she's over there. If Johnny
she's
Cat's
grooming.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah, I know you're talking about me.
cute baby. I can't wait till these other babies are starting to come out. It's like I told Desi, stay away from the little hole in the wall, because if mama finds out that we're messing with those kittens, she'll move them. And two, when they come out, they're gonna be wild. So be prepared. And she's like, oh, like, yeah, we'll have to wait till Nader gets bigger and has kittens, so then that way we can actually tame them down.
Well, we could probably tame these down too. I think I've got a live trap over there. We can catch them in and
tame them down.
torment them till they're tame.
Torment them till they're tame. We could just have Michelle come over and Dee, and they could just sit here and hold kittens. That's a good job, right? You just hold kittens all day. I'm taming the kittens.
Yeah, I think that's a good job for Michelle.
Yeah. Not Dee?
No, Dee needs to work. Am I wrong, Michelle?
Dee's she's giving you the side eye right now.
Yeah, well.
Dee's not up yet, but if she were, she'd be giving you the side eye.
I'm not scared of Dee's side eye.
Michelle said all day long. Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says Desi did a great job filming, enjoyed her perspective. It was so funny.
She did do an awesome job.
Yes, and when I went to edit the video and I got all the clips, I saw that and I was like, I was so proud. Like, look at her, because normally she's just kind of the lurker in the background, you know, like, I want to be in it, but I don't want to say anything. And for her to just take control and be like, so the little message where she's talking to me, I was like, I'm leaving that in. That's just so cute.
It was so awesome.
Because she's like, I'm sorry, Mom. You know, like I'm going to be like, wah! But she's like, I'm sorry, Mom. My hand was shaking and it hurt. I love you.
I love you. It wasn't even I love you. It's I love you.
I love you. I loved it.
Muscafé?
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm gonna
Michelle
grab me some
says,
real quick.
no, you can't.
Okay.
We're working.
Sorry.
No break for you. Like, listen, it's an hour. It's 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm just playing. Go get you some coffee. Since you're hurt, go get coffee.
Well, thanks. Since I'm hurt, I'm gonna go get coffee.
He always tries to duck out on me.
No,
always. Go, andale, go.
My cup runneth empty. It doesn't take 2 minutes.
Hold on. Let's start counting. 1 Mississippi, 2.
This episode brought to you by the number what?
Michelle says she'll be up about 2. D. Shiloh Acres is at the homestead. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're just hanging out here. We were going to go to the market this morning, but Rusty still wanted to go to the market. And I was like, I don't know that that's a good idea. And he said, why? And I said, because inevitably, Desi and I are going to be loading something or unloading something, and we're going to be struggling, and you're going to rush over to help, and then you're going to hurt your finger. Anyway, I said, and then I'm not going to have any sympathy. I'm going to be like, told you we shouldn't have went. He's like, no, it'll be okay. So anyway, then he finally said, yeah, we'll just stay home this weekend. So, or today anyway. Tomorrow, we are actually going to Leonard Mountain Homestead, which Amy and Chris, if you guys are not following them, they have a homestead here in Oklahoma. And we're gonna be going over there to hang out and help them out with a little project that they have going on. It's not really a project. But it's going to be exciting to go and see them. We've never met them. We were supposed to meet them at the 10 Killer meetup, and then we were not able to go. We went to Texas instead, and to see my sister. So we weren't able to meet them then, and then they didn't go to the Arkansas meetup. So we've kind of just been missing each other. And the last market we were at, she actually passed by the market that we were at, but her dad passed away, and she was heading to the funeral home. She said, I didn't even know you guys were there. And I was like, I thought about texting you, but I knew you had a lot on your plate. I knew there was a lot going on. So, but anyway, tomorrow we're finally going to get to meet Amy and Chris. We're going to head over there and do some stuff. I'm sure there'll be some videoing here and there, possibly. I don't know. Russ and I are really bad about not videoing when we go to somebody's house. Or, you know, go somewhere. We're just really bad about not videoing. What are you doing? Oh.
You got a little left, I know, but.
Thank you. You're so sweet. See, and I was.
See it. Under 2.
Under 2? Was it 2 minutes? Was anybody keeping time?
Michelle was.
Michelle.
Just because I know how Michelle is. Oh, Rusty said it's going to be 2 minutes. I bet it's not.
I know. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says he sucked that coffee up fast. His tank was empty every morning. He took about 3 cups.
It's about 3 of these big old cups. I swear. I don't like the regular. I mean,
this one's not regular size. This one's bigger.
It's a bigger cup, but that one's not bad. But these are the type of cups I like. They got more in them.
Well, this is MT Homestead. This one is the bigger cup. So this one's a good cup.
Yes, that's a great cup.
Yes.
Just because it's MT Homestead.
Yes. Let's see.
If you guys haven't checked out MT Homestead, go check them out. Give them a shout. You'll love them. Mike and Terry are the bomb.com.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Jr. I'm sure he'll find something else to do. He actually didn't get sidetracked. Charlotte, out here, yeah, by not going to the market. I know, he will. He's going to be out here in a minute. Desi said she was going to get a seatbelt and strap him down. He's like, it's just my finger, I'm fine. Let's see, Shiloh Icker says, that will be a fun time. Yes. Michelle said it was right at 2 minutes, maybe a hair longer.
Oh, sure, Michelle. You got to be negative and be on Rachel's side every time. Where's Homer?
Where's Poor Homer, he's burning the candle at both ends. Oh my goodness.
That dude is on the move, ain't he?
Lori says, I think y'all will have lots of fun and laughs over at Leonard's. Yes, I think it's going to be great.
Yes.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. She says she's my sister because I guess when she got to 10 Killer, everybody was saying, what were they saying?
Had several people come up and Grandma said, I didn't think you were going to make it today.
We heard you guys weren't coming. And she's like, no, I know who you think I am, but I'm not her.
I'm not who you think I are.
Shiloh Acres says, laugh out loud, sounds like my husband. Rob uses one of those old Marlboro soup mugs for coffee.
That's an idea. I'm down to 1 cup a day. Just because that 1 cup is half a pot don't mean nothing. No judgment zone here.
Michelle said, asleep. He has a wedding tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Homer's just been go, man. Jovita Navarro is
at the homestead.
I was going to say in the yard, and then I was like, no, I was just saying, that sounds like you're in La Pinta. You want some yard time?
Some yard time? You got to be online.
Vonda Lear says, oh, Vonda Lear is
at the homestead.
Said, good morning, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful day. You too, Vonda. Let's see. Jovita says, sorry I was late, y'all. No, never late. You are awesome.
Never late and never sorry.
I mean, we didn't go live last week and didn't tell anybody anything because we didn't even think about it till 10 o'clock at night. Russ and I were sitting out here, 10 o'clock at night. We were watching a live. Who was live? Amy, I think.
That's Leonard Mountain.
So we were sitting here watching a live, and I said, babe, we didn't go live this morning. He said, no, we didn't.
Nope.
Because we didn't have
we have a market.
To go to close to us. I mean, we did, but we hadn't filled out the paperwork or been approved for them yet. So we didn't go. And Yeah, so we just, I guess we just
blew it
spaced
up.
it off. Let's see. So see, Jovita, that's not your fault. It's our fault because we didn't even tell Jovita. Usually, if I'm not
Hey,
going to go live, I
I'm
will
not
text
taking the
Jovita.
fall for this. It's Jovita's fault.
No, I will text Jovita and say, hey, try to keep her in the loop. And yeah, it was like, we forgot. we were old. I mean, just that one time.
Yes, one time.
Yeah.
I'm not normally old.
No, not at all. Kim Campbell is at the homestead.
Kim Campbell.
She says, good morning. Hopefully this is morning to Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. Let's see, everybody saying, hey, hey. She said, no market today, y'all. Nope, no market today.
Now, there's market today. We're just not there.
We didn't go because I pulled the wife card and didn't let Rusty. He needs 24 hours. He needs 24 hours. Oh, Jovita missed it. Rusty had a farm injury. He smashed his hand yesterday, his finger, and he dropped a mower on his finger, smashed it between the mower and a cinder block, and has 6 stitches in his pinky. So, I'm like, let's give it 24 hours, and then, hey, you can go. Let's see. Melba Larson is
Melba
at the
Larson's
homestead.
at the homestead.
Oh, there goes a tractor. A
Hey,
tractor.
they need to drop that off right here.
Right here would be just fine. They're gonna be busy.
Dirty dog. Look at the little one.
Yes.
You can tell Mom's seen that little one try to jump out before. She was sitting right beside Mom. You're not getting close to the door because your little foolish self would jump.
That would be Addie.
Mm.
I mean, you'd have to tether Addie.
Well, if I'm driving, it'd be Lakin.
Well, that's true too.
That'd be both them girls. They'd both be bouncing and.
Let's see. Kim Campbell says, I just got up. Our 28th wedding anniversary today. Wow,
Woohoo!
that is so
Happy
awesome.
anniversary!
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! It was a leaf.
Oh,
It hit my
happy,
head
happy,
first.
happy.
She says, happy anniversary. Are you scared? Did that anniversary song scare you that bad thinking 28 years with me?
No.
I mean, we're almost halfway there.
Whew. I thought it was something else. James says, Rusty, I drank a pot of coffee every day. My goodness. I don't know how you guys like too much caffeine. I can't. I mean, I can drink pop during the day, but
Well,
if I drink too late of coffee, I can't sleep. Or caffeine. Yeah, too late. I can't sleep, but
and when she's saying too late, like after 5,
yeah.
no sleep.
No sleepy for me. Let's see. Shiloh Acre says, laugh out loud. I always tell Rob to hold. Give me a minute. I'm having a senior moment. Yes.
Oh, Rob.
Lavita says, dang, Rusty, I'm glad it was just a finger. Right?
Yeah.
Listen, he even said, he goes, if that would have happened, if you or Desi, like if me or Desi would have had our finger, it would have chopped it off. Like, he's got man hands.
That nurse, you guys, I'm gonna tell you. I got so disrespected last night at the emergency room.
She was
Rachel
not
thinks it's funny.
disrespectful.
I think it was disrespectful.
No,
'cause
she was telling you
she's
the
getting me
truth.
all bandaged up. She was, let me go get you another Band-Aid because you have rather large fingers. I looked at Rachel, did you hear that? She said, my fingers are fat. Why can't I have something skinny? No, I'm gonna have fat fingers too. Fat head, fat fingers.
Well, nobody's told you your liver's fat. They tell me that.
I
They
told
tell
Mom
me
I
that.
wanted her to come up here and kick that woman's butt. And she said she would. And then I told her what happened and she laughed at me.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, at least he can pick small stuff. Shiloh says, happy anniversary. Whistle Stop Homestead is at the homestead.
Morning, Ed.
Morning, Ed. Jovita says, smash the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you, Jovita.
Thank
James
you, Jovita.
says, truck driver. That says a lot. That does say
Do you
a
have a
lot.
coffee pot in your truck, James?
Jovita says, happy anniversary. Let's see. Whistle Stop says, I could drink 2 pots of coffee a day. I don't know how
Yeah,
you
but
guys...
Ed drinks coffee all day.
I
He's
mean,
he's one of them old guys.
We're close in the winter.
Oh yeah, in the winter
winter,
time,
yes.
and we're closer to 3 pots in the winter, because in the winter we like to drink a lot of decaf coffee in the evenings after supper. Just
That's
to
my
sit there
fault. Decaf.
it just helps unwind.
Kim Campbell says, thanks everyone. We are going on a cruise tonight. Oh, fancy. I like it.
Are you going on the Missouri Belle?
We're going on a river float in about 15 days. Is that kind of the same thing?
That's kind of the same thing.
Maybe not at all.
I just hope that
yours sounds way more romantic.
I just hope they don't get in the water like we're going to be in the water.
I know.
I pray that you don't have to get in the water like we're getting in the water.
I have always thought those river cruises look really cool. Like, I won't get on a real cruise because then you're out in the middle of the ocean. I can't swim. So, and I've seen Titanic. The 2 VHS version, yeah, because it was too long. Yeah. See, that's the thing. It traumatizes you. You're subjected to it for 4 hours.
Well, you're subjected to it for 3 hours on Dances with Wolves, but we live in the country.
Michelle says, after being... But there's no wolves here. Michelle says, after being caffeine-free since March, I can't drink anything with caffeine in the evening and be able to sleep at night. I know!
We've noticed.
Listen, you said, I stopped drinking. Oh, I got a Diet Dr. Pepper, but I only drink half, and because I want to be able to sleep tonight. Yeah, fast forward 1:30 in the morning. We're still sending each other. We're still sending each other
By
reels.
one, I'm like, I'm going to sleep. And she's like, okay. And she'll go to lay her phone down. Bing. Bing. I roll over, and then I can hear her. She lays her phone down, and she'll grab it real quick, and I know that she's flipping the ringer off. And she'll like,
I was like, it didn't work.
and you know what, you guys? Honestly, neither one of us have it any other way.
Right.
Because if it's not Michelle sending her reels, it's Megan or Shelby or our kids. Or I'm laying in bed next to her, she's talking to Michelle, and I'm sending her reels next to me. I mean...
Let's see. James says, yes. Jovita, thank you for sharing out playlist links. Check out Rachel in the kitchen, y'all. Thank you so much. Michelle said, could be the steroids and chemo too, though, right? I mean, you know.
I mean, not.
I don't know. You guys, Michelle has one more treatment. One left, and then she's done with the first stage of this entire ordeal. So,
and I'm going to say this, if I'm wrong, Michelle, please correct me, but you guys, it has been a lot better than what I anticipated that she'd be doing with it.
Because it's Michelle. So Michelle's another one that never stops at all. Like, oh, you have cancer and you're going through 16 weeks? I don't know. How many weeks has it been, Michelle? And of chemo, and it's just like, I mean, I don't know. She just never stops. She just never stops. So, James is flying a flag. He said, death before decaf. Ed said, I agree with you, James. Let's see. Miss Augusta. Oh, Kim's going on the Miss Augusta on the Missouri.
Ooh.
Nice. Michelle's laughing.
See, they're just trying to find some place to park that backhoe.
Yeah, they're just...
Little one waving big.
Oh, driving. They're like Allie and Josh. They got a whole tribe. All those babies. Decaf and O'Doul's, same thing. O'Doul's beer.
O'Doul's near beer.
That's all the one time.
At band camp?
Yes, Michelle and I were talking about losing weight, and I said, well, what did I say? I was having this issue where I wasn't eating. I'm like, I'm just not eating much, but I don't know, you'd think I'd lose weight. She said, well, it's because you drank that, you drank sugary pop. And I said, no, I drank whole pop. You know, they have whole milk and skim milk. I drank whole pop.
So they don't call it milk and diet milk. It's whole pop.
Sounds healthier. I switched to diet. I've been trying to drink water, but I didn't drink water yesterday at all.
Yesterday was
At all.
there's a little different circumstances yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Normally we don't drink 2 pops a day, but yesterday we did. 2 pops is better than 2 bottles of tequila.
Yeah, Shiloh says, that's awesome news. Michelle said, it's not been too bad, just a couple of days each treatment. Yes, so for about 2 days, it's enough to, yeah, it's hell, right? So,
There we go.
Jovita says, I think, oh, he's so fancy. Jovita said, I think Desi did a great job on the filming the other day. I do too.
Awesome.
We were talking about that. And when I went to edit, she said, I talked a little bit on that. And I was like, okay. And so then, because normally she's just like, you know, lurking. And so then I started watching it and I just, oh my God. 1, I was so proud. 2, when she's telling me,
Her
I'm
second
sorry,
clip.
Mom. I was like, I gotta leave this in. It's so funny. It's so cute.
It was awesome.
I love you.
I love you. And the whole facial expression too.
I love you.
And I love you.
Let's see.
I don't know where she gets that goofiness from.
I don't have no idea.
Rachel. I was joking. Don't kill me. It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a prank, it's a prank.
You're over here drinking with your pinky up, dude. Cindy said, hey, I drink decaf because I love the taste of hot coffee in the morning, but I can't have caffeine. Yes, we drink decaf at night during the winter because, and sometimes during the summer, but because we like coffee, but.
And my favorite time to drink coffee in the summer, decaf coffee in the evenings during the summer, is if we do have an early evening and we eat supper, you get nice and full and sitting down and trying to relax. And just that, something about that warm coffee just finishes relaxing us and we just go to bed and sleep so good.
Tamara with Heartland HQ with Think and Tink is
It's
at the homestead. Welcome.
At the homestead.
It is it, the homestead.
In at is nyet. Nyet, the homestead.
Michelle said, I enjoyed seeing Desi. Oh, see, I thought she did so good. I was like, see? And then I edited it and we're watching it. And she's like, no, because I'm like, look at this. No. Oh my God, no.
And you know, secretly, she's like, yes, I got my own spotlight.
My spotlight. She says, no, but anybody comes over, did you see the...
Mom, show him that clip.
Show them.
Not the whole video, just a clip.
Just a clip of me. It's cute.
I love her to death. She is awesome.
I mean, some days, let's be honest, she's
Some
a
days
teenage
she is
girl.
our child.
Some days she just walks out here and I'm like, yes.
And I
What do you
might
want?
say she's a teenager. It's because she's our child.
Oh.
The older 3 are the same way. They're in their 20s.
Let's see. When in doubt, pinky out.
Right. Woohoo!
Jovita said. Jane says, I can drink a pot of coffee and go straight to sleep. That is some tolerance.
I can drink coffee and go to sleep. That's not a problem. And when I was driving truck, I drank Mountain Dew all day, every day.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. said, I enjoyed seeing more of Desi's personality when she was filming. And that's it. This is what I said when I was editing and I told Rusty, I said, she is so super funny. Super funny. And we get to see that. She's funny when she's not trying to be. If she's trying to be funny, then it's just like,
Then it gets to be over the top.
yeah, but when she's just being herself, she is so stinking funny. So I loved it. I did. I loved that I'm going to have to start just going, okay, go film something, you know, and so in that way she can kind of get out there and get more involved.
Yes.
Let's see. James says, oh, I read that, James. Evelyn said, good morning, Rusty and Rachel. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Evelyn. Evelyn Newman.
Evelyn Newman's at the homestead.
Look, empty. Oh,
Nope, you changed cups.
Rusty changed my cup.
Well, I knew Rachel needed more coffee.
Empty. He brought me another cup of coffee. I need to dump it in there, huh, Terry? Yeah, we'll do. Let's see. I'll let you read these.
Obita says, my cousin David drinks near beer Heineken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I like Heineken. Cindy, Cindy Brown says, I'm so sensitive to caffeine I can't even have decaf at night or I won't sleep. And you know, Rachel ran into that at our old farm. We had got to where we were drinking the decaf at night. And, I mean, we sat there one night and drank 4 or 5 cups.
Oh, I spilled it.
And she's like, I can't sleep. And I'm like, baby, she got too much caffeine. I said, that was decaf. It didn't matter. Excuse me, it was enough to keep her awake that night.
We're back.
Jovita says, morning, Terry. Terry says, hola, Jovita. Let's see, everybody's saying morning to Mike and Terry.
Oh, I gotta show them the video that I sent to Terry the other day.
Jovita says, Desi is very tall. Well, compared to me, I want to see more Desi. It was a pleasure to see her.
Yes, she is
Yes,
very
she
tall.
is.
It's so nice to have 2 tall people in the house.
In the garden with Jean and Teeny's at the homestead.
At the homestead. That's so hard to see.
Yeah. Shiloh Acre says, I swear our daughter, 14, can smell food a mile away. How that child knows we're cooking sometimes baffles me. Yes.
Yeah.
Desi will be in her room in the mornings. We know she's not awake yet. And Rachel will start cooking, and just about time it's done, she comes out. Morning, Mom.
So you smell the food, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, her room is right off the kitchen. So.
To be fair, her room is like half a mile away from the kitchen. Cindy Ellis is at the homestead.
Hey, Cindy.
Says, good morning from Louisville, Kentucky. So glad I caught you all this morning. We are glad you're here, too.
You're here, yes. You want me to take back over?
Jovita says, morning, Evelyn. I was also late. I had to write a 50-word essay.
Oh, no.
You shouldn't have got in trouble.
Oh, no.
Mrs. Joe says, that's so funny, Jovita.
Jovita, you're too short for an essay. You wrote a paragraph.
She a paragraph.
Orale paragraph.
Tony Carp says, I used to drink Dr. Pepper all day. Now I drink water all day, except once in a while at lunch, I have a soda, but most of the time it's a Shasta, so it's caffeine free.
Yes.
Terry says, that was seriously funny, the video you sent.
I need to send that video. Here, let me see this. Okay. Where are you at?
Right here at Evelyn Newman's.
Okay, morning, Jovita. Laugh out loud. I hope you have to write. I don't have to write when I will fail. Julie Highstand says, hi guys, I'm late. Did you
Julie.
sell the chicken pen you made? Nope, not yet, because we didn't go to the farmer's market this morning because why, Rusty?
Because Rusty had a small farming accident yesterday.
Yes. Let me go over here. I gotta find this.
I was picking up the lawnmower to set it up on a cinder block because the drive belt had popped off of it. Well, when I picked it up, it rolled and smashed my hand between the mower and the block, and resulted in 6 stitches in the palm side of my pinky. And they told me take it easy for 24 hours. And Rachel allowed that if we go, basically paraphrasing, if we go, you're gonna be dumb, you're gonna get hurt, and I'm gonna yell at you. And I said, fair enough. I mean, she's not wrong, because I would have, if her and Desi would have struggled with lifting something or loading something, I'd have instinctively grabbed. And you know, that's my right hand, and I'm right hand dominant, so I'd have been in trouble.
Okay, background on this video. If you guys don't know, we named our mama and daddy goat Mike and Terry. Terry does not stay in it does not matter what fence we put her in, she is out. Mike, he's so he just laid back, chill, whatever. He stays.
Does what he's told.
Yeah, no, he does not do what he does. But he
Yes,
doesn't get out of the.
Stay in.
He doesn't get out of the pen. So this is what. Hold on, I gotta turn this up.
He had one job.
Okay, hold on. Are y'all ready? See if y'all can see this. If anybody's ever wondering, Terry, kind of a hellion. She's a rebel. Mike's over there, hanging out in his pen. Not Terry. Mike, keep Terry home. It's so funny because I'll yell out there, Terry, get back in the pen.
All I had to do is walk out and clap, and she bolts back to the pen.
And then, Mike, keep your woman in the. And then when you stop and think about Mike and Terry, it's just so funny. I need to do a whole compilation of that.
We named them Mike and Terry after MT Homestead, obviously, but because they named their first rabbits after Rusty and Rachel. Poor Rusty died.
Yeah, Rusty died. He wasn't doing his job anyway, so.
He must not have been doing a good job, so he's like, I'm done.
Oh my gosh. Let's see, where were we at? I was just kidding, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Joe Jr., Jovita said. Okay, in the garden with Jean and Teeny,
yes,
says, just got through harvesting our onions. We'll be processing our garlic tomorrow. That's so exciting.
That's awesome.
So Michelle was saying she's fixing to harvest hers too. And I'm like, mine are still like this big. But that is so cool. I'm so excited for you guys.
And my mom was telling me that when the tops of the onions start to turn a little bit brown, we're supposed to snap them over. Has anybody else heard that?
Cindy Ellis says, I have limited myself to 3 cups of coffee in the morning. Then I drink caffeine-free sweet tea the rest of the day.
Yes,
that's a good idea.
Cups like this, or are they like Rob from Shiloh Acres drinking it out of a soup bowl?
James says, took the words right out of my mouth, Rachel. BNS Odyssey, hey Beth. She said, hey Pete.
Beth is in the yard.
Tamara says, working while listening. Yay. Jovita, órale maestra. Órale teacher. Teach, you know, teach.
Teach. Sup,
teacher. That's what I was thinking. Órale teach. Evelyn says, good morning, Tamara. MT says, ouch, that's not good, Rusty. Yeah, no, not good at all. He come in, I'm gonna need help. I looked at it. This is over exaggeration. I swear I opened that paper towel he had it wrapped in, and I swear his finger went. And I said, nope, nope, nope. I'm taking you to the emergency room. I don't need an emergency room. I'm like, I'm not qualified for that. We're going to the emergency room. I cannot help you.
What this tells me is she has to take an EMT class because
nope.
She knows that she's married to me and this is minor.
Nope, no EMT class for me. I didn't go in that profession for a reason. Let's see, Jovita says, life on the farm ain't always laid back. That is very true.
That's right.
Julie says, oh, ouch. I hate stitches. Yes, and they pull and yeah. Tamara says, oh dear, Rusty. Beth says, glad you didn't cut your whole finger off. Yes, and that's what we talked about. I said, I don't think 6 stitches would fit on my pinky. He said it'd probably chop your pinky straight off. Truths, yeah. Tamara says, my knees, ankles, and back was killing me watching you on that roof, right? That was a steep roof.
Yeah.
Vicky Hyde is at the homestead,
Vicky
said I made
Hyde.
it. Shallow Acres. Hopefully this was, where's Hef? So Jeff, we ended up taking the 4 little babies to market because they were getting in the road and everything else. And
Yeah,
I wish we had a friend that would tell us that we didn't have the infrastructure for them before we got them, Michelle. But
yeah, then Michelle's like, yeah, you got it. Go
yeah,
for it.
right.
Go for it.
Michelle's like, you don't need goats. You don't have the infrastructure. And we're like, yeah, we agree with that. So we're like that.
So they're free.
So they're free. So, but we kept Mike and Terry because I do want to possibly start doing goat milk soap. I'm excited about that. Let's see. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Joe Jr. says, laugh out loud, got to be smarter than a goat. Yes. James Hall says she's trying to go to Waco. I know. Cindy says some goats are just like that and there is nothing you can do. I know. Terry goes, exactly, James.
Gotta go to Waco.
Jovita says Rachel is the best mama bunny. Yes, she's a good mama bunny. She is. Terry's wild. Let's see. MT says Rachel is a great mama bunny. Yes. Michelle says, I've got a table full curing. The tops fall over on their own when they are done growing, but you can snap them over to harvest all at once, is what Michelle said.
Okay.
I'm so excited, Michelle, that because when we were over there, they were already big. So, I mean, because I was like, look at her onions, oh my gosh. Heather says, I cut the tops off my onions to force all its energy into the bulb. So I did that once. I went through and cut them once. And then Desi was like, do I need to cut these again? I did notice one was starting to look like it was going to go to seed. So they're probably done growing. But Jovita says, yes, Terry, I just love her and her cute little babies.
I think we need to cut them all off and let them keep growing.
Tamara, I don't know that they will they?
I don't know.
Tamara says, that's minor. That's minor? Ouch. Cindy says, hubby needed his shoulder popped back into socket once. I told him that is over my pay grade. That's right. Jovita says, I would have
like
passed
Mel
out.
Gibson.
He almost passed
Just
out.
walked over, pull, and just slam it in something. Pop right back in.
I mean, when it was all happening, smashed him. He picked it up, like, and he was fine, and he was, and then we get there, and when they started, I noticed his face was like, he was pale, like the pain was starting to hit, and then when they started cleaning it,
The
he
adrenaline was wearing off.
They were.
And the insult to injuries. We got home, sitting out here last night, got up. Dad says, where are you going? I said, I'm going to go look at this mower. She says, Dad, do I need to babysit you? I said, yes, you do, but I'm going to go look at this mower. You guys, that mower, right there, is on the cinder block. I don't have to worry about doing that again. It's already propped up.
So, in retrospect, he smashed his hand, picked it up, got his hand out, and put it back on the, like I was just like, man, that's crazy.
You know, subconsciously, my mind was like, don't do that again, stupid.
Michelle
Put it on
said,
the block this time.
Michelle said, I had the best harvest this year. Several softball-sized onions. I usually only get golf ball sized or smaller. Wow. That is so awesome. Yay!
She has had amazing harvest on onions now and her chickens last year.
Yes, yes.
I mean, a 10-pound chicken, that's massive.
Tamara says, right, Jovita, freak out. Vicky says, I miss not catching the lives. Aw.
Oh.
Michelle's laughing. Let's see. I would, Tamara. Cindy said, maybe Desi should consider nursing school. So Desi has talked about, you know, that's something that she's kind of interested in. So, you know, we've told her, hey, you know, start the work process to get there. You know what I mean? Jovita says, Vicky, they didn't go live last week. No, we didn't go live last week. She said, I was close to Oklahoma on Wednesday. Wow, that's cool.
So, were you close on the north side, south side?
East side, west side.
I mean, how close is close?
Whistle stop. Ed says, I'm trying to get motivated to do some work around here and hopefully get to go back to work on Monday after being in the hospital for a day and a half. Oh no, I hope you're better, Ed.
Hope you're all right, Ed, and I'll motivate you.
Jovita says,
it ain't gonna get done unless you do it.
Jovita said, Ed, I have so much outside work to do. However, I'm desperately missing motivation. So we have been working nonstop. Where I'm getting better now, but where I had been missing motivation was in creativity. So we were shooting a lot of content, but I was not editing. I was like, but I'm back on it.
It's almost like you had a little bit of stress.
A little bit, but I'm back on it. And so the video that's dropping this afternoon on Robertson's Belly Acres is on Mama's tiny house, and I'm excited. So you guys are going to be excited.
It's an awesome video. The editing on this one
will
have you guys rolling.
It's just all the little.
I'm telling you.
I was like, oh, this would be good. It's taking the time. You know, when you're putting a video together, not only do you have to cut out the outtakes and then decide what you're speeding up and what you're not speeding up, but also picking the right music and doing the things. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight on the music on Mama's house.
I'm going to still drink.
Okay. Do you need to go get more coffee?
There's
2
not
more
anymore.
minutes? Oh, 2 more minutes. On the music, so last video that we posted of Mama's house, I did 50s rock, This one will have 60s. I'm gonna do the decades. I just think that would be cool.
And then we're gonna have
So.
to start over.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not. I mean, well, probably. I don't know. Depends on how much we get in a video. Let's see. Where are we at?
We're at home.
Where you at? You remember those? If you're not at the homestead, where you at? And they'd stick their tongue out. Where you at? Yeah. Let's see. But they were like, if you're not at the beach, if you're not at the gym, you know, all the trendy things.
It says Cindy. Okay, go ahead.
Vicky says, I cut my foot in half when I was a kid. Oh, Vicky.
Don't even talk about that.
Oh, Vicky.
My feet are too tender. I'm a tenderfoot.
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah.
I boiled my foot when I was a baby. And I still have scars on my feet. But you can't really see them anymore because, you know, you grow and skin stretches. But yeah, if you really look at my left foot that's scarred up, I don't care. I wear my flip-flops.
They told her mama she'd never walk again, but proved them wrong, didn't she?
Yeah, I walk a little funny.
Because she's a Mexican.
I'm Mexican. Ed says, Cindy, I'm trying to get better. Still very dizzy. Ugh, oh no.
Oh no, Ed. Take care of yourself, man.
Yeah. Cindy said, Jovita, isn't it pretty hot out that way already? Yeah, they have been having their heat index, their heat,
Their real feels.
The real feels are insane. Kath says, hi all. Oh, Kath Walden is at the homestead.
Kath Walden is at the homestead.
Said, hi all, so sorry to hear of your injury, Rusty. Praying for expedited healing.
Ooh, thank you.
Sheila Tubbs is at the
Sheila
homestead.
Tubbs is
Good
at the
morning, Rachel Rusty.
homestead.
Good morning. Vicky says, I was on the east side.
On the east side. So are we.
Yeah.
The northeast side.
Northeast. James says, I broke my right ankle at 18, but when I broke it, I also dislocated it in the same fall. They put it back in, no painkillers or anything. Thought I was going to die.
I'd have wanted to
bet.
die.
Whew. Rainy Ridge is at the homestead.
Rainy Ridge is at the homestead.
Says, good
Waka
morning,
waka.
everyone. Jovita says, oh yes, Cindy, over 100 degrees will it feel like 121, humidity 87. No wonder when I talk to my mama, she like, hello. She's not like, hey.
And it wasn't, hello, it's me. She's like, hello.
Hello.
I'm miserable.
Is it me you're looking for? You guys ever seen that video? That's kind of a creepy video. I was watching that video the other day. Like, well, we got hooked up into the 80s music, and then I was like, have you ever
We get
seen
in those
this
rabbit
video?
holes.
Yeah. And I'm like, he's like her professor, and she's blind in the video. She's blind, and then she sculpts this sculpture that looks just like him. She's never seen him. You know, it's supposed to be like, oh, how
supposed
beautiful.
to be romantic,
but
it's
like he's
creeper.
creeping around corners and watching her. And
My question is,
I still like the song.
My question is, if she's blind, why does he have to creep around the corner and step out, dude? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Terry, am I wrong? I know Michelle will tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm right.
Kath says, you can't do this when you're editing, but when you've got a big pass to do, put on some old style 1970s rock and roll for motivation. That's right. Oh, Homer's here.
Omar!
Omar. Rusty's trying to become a Nub brother, sounds like.
Dude, I was closer than you realized to being a Nub brother.
Well, he was almost Nub brother twice.
Twice, on the same hand.
He did the same thing. I mean, basically, like sliced it at that diagonal. Filleted it is what they kept saying last night.
I kept saying filleted.
You filleted it. Tamara says, awesome, we'll be watching it. Yep, that'll drop at 4. It's already scheduled, so it'll be there. Shiloh says, yeah, Rob just left for Home Depot to pick up some more flux core. He's picking up a flux capacitor to work on the van. Floor is almost welded in. Woohoo!
Nice.
That is awesome.
That's one thing I can weld.
We are over our hour, but I'm gonna keep reading. So
Okay, I have never been able to get the hang of the flux core wire, and I think that's something I just need to mess with it more. Now Felix, Rachel's brother, I call him Uncle Felix. He can weld with that flux core wire. He rebuilt trailer axles for us, welding the spindles back on, and if you're looking at that weld, you'd think it went to a machine shop. I mean, he just can lay that bead in there so pretty.
Sorry, I was thinking about if she's blind. Cindy says,
See,
oh,
now,
did you want more coffee?
Sure, that's something that Homer needs to chime in on.
Well, probably has, but I'm way behind. Cindy says, Jovita, well, anything over 80, I'm only motivated to shower and sit in the AC. Amen.
Amen,
It's
sister.
bad when you get out of the shower and you get out and you sweat right away. Kat says, listening to the live as I all up and a mess. Oops, typo. Listening to the live as I am mopping up a mess. Oh, no.
That's all up in that mess.
Don't cry over spilled milk, sister. James says, yum, breakfast bowl and biscuits and gravy. From Whataburger. Tamara says, flashback. Vicky Hyde says, I'm a trucker daughter, had to show my friend how to drive on the highway and not be afraid of the big truck. Right? Yikes, Vicky. Tamara says, shh, James, I'm going to have to cook. Jovita says, I can't wait for the 80s. Laugh out loud. I know, that will, yeah, that's going to be awesome. This next one's the 60s, then I'll be, go on. But Tamara, I went to Whataburger, is what James said. Cindy says, Vicky, my sister was learning how to chop wood when she was about 15. She was wearing flip-flops using an axe. I will leave the story there.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Evelyn says, James, not fair. Closest Whataburger is an hour away.
I'm sorry, Evelyn, we got one about 30 minutes. No, not anymore. It's 25 minutes. There's one in Bartlesville now.
Baby, Bartlesville is not 25 minutes from here. Bartlesville is from here?
Yeah.
No.
30 minutes max.
Maybe. Depends on how fast you drive. Tamara says, working in garden today, needs weeded, got 3 peppers this morning. All tomato plants have tomatoes. Yay. Yay, Tamara, that's awesome. Ed says, hey, Rusty, I saw the video you did with the planer. That board came out looking nice. Yes.
Yes, and thank you so
Ed.
much. That thing has been awesome to have. I'm gonna have to change blades on it, but of course, you gave us extra blades.
Rainey said, you're not wrong. Because you're saying somebody told me. Laugh out loud, Rusty. Hoping this is Lionel Richie after the Commodore is completely creepy, right? James says she probably smelled him anyway. Anyway, Tamara says, good morning, everyone. I missed. Jovita says, you ain't wrong, Rusty. Tamara said, love the Commodores. Cindy says, we love Uncle Felix. He is a goofball.
Yes, he is.
Lady Beginning is at the homestead.
At the homestead.
I just came into the live. Blessings and prayers and peace for all in need. Thank you so much. Jovita says, me too, Tamara. Tamara says, do. Michelle said, I missed it, Rusty. I was trying to get everyone around to go to a fish fry fundraiser for a friend with liver cancer in Veneta at the fairgrounds. They are having a raffle too. Ooh, I forgot about that, Michelle. What time's the fish fry? Let's have fish fry.
Okay, Michelle missed it, so what did she miss?
Where you were saying...
No, you got to talk about your part.
No. That Lionel Richie was singing that song, hello, is it me you're looking for? And watch the video, it's creepy. The way he's like, she's blind and he's like creeping around the corner and watching her. And
my simple question was, if she's truly blind, why does he have to creep and peek around the corner? Step out.
Tamara said, grew up Motown. Jovita says, watch the video this afternoon. Yes.
Yes.
Minutes away. Evelyn said, closest Whataburger here is in Las Cruces. Then El Paso is next closest.
Oh, wow.
James says, mine too, Tamara. Kath Walden says, it was spilled coffee, and that is worthy of a good howling. Yes, I agree. I'm sorry you spilled your coffee, or somebody spilled the coffee. I'm so sorry. Whistle stop.
Somebody needs their hand slapped.
Well, what if it's herself? She got to slap her own hand?
Don't do that again.
Oh. Ed said, Evelyn, I have a Whataburger 10 minutes down the road, and I never go there. Really? I love Whataburger.
Ed, you're crazy.
Kat says,
Did you get that?
Ed's crazy. There's a news flash.
That was one of his channel names.
Let's see. Where am I at? Kat says, no Whataburger in Canada that I know of. Jovita says, Whataburger every other Thursday, Kingsville, Texas. Homer said, it's like Ronnie Millsap singing, there's a stranger in my house, someone that I can't see. You okay?
Damn it, Homer. I had just taken a drink.
No crap, Ronnie. You're blind. How does that song go? Now I can't think of it.
There's a stranger in my house. Somebody here trying to take her away from me.
Yes. Fish sauce. Tamara said fish sauce. Jovita says, can I watch the video back in 83? I'm good. Can I watch the video back in 83? I'm good. Oh, okay. Evelyn says, lucky you to have the option, to Ed. Shiloh Aker says, in the song, Somebody's Watching Me, us to creep me out because all we had was Friday night videos, no cable. Right? That's one too, the lyrics. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Kath Walden says,
Sorry,
okay.
we have to have Homer come over and sing those parts. I can't
Right. You have to have Homer come and, set, because you're not doing anything, Homer, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you can come over and set up sometime and we'll do redneck karaoke here on the homestead for everybody out there. Everybody can log in and watch the words on the video, and while they're got their camera on, and they can, we can do a long distance karaoke night.
How so?
Because we can be live and invite them up on the screen, like if Jovita wants to sing.
Right, get a panel going.
She can come up on the screen. We can
Jovita's
see her.
gonna sing.
She can see the words on her computer screen. She can sing, and then when she's done, she steps down. We invite the next person up.
Make it happen. Copyright, sir. There's all these copyright things. They'll shut us down.
We won't monetize.
It doesn't matter. Drew was gonna share. He had put together a whole video of karaoke from the meetup, and YouTube took it down.
We'll have to do it on Facebook then.
Oh, we could do that on Facebook, probably. Maybe. But it'll be muted in some countries, I'm sure. That's what it always says.
Only muted in the United States.
Probably. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, what about...
this video can be viewed in is Canada.
Kath says, okay, what about that stalking song from the 80s that everybody danced to at weddings? Every move you make. Yes! Every step you take.
Every move you make.
Yeah. Heartland, Tamara says, right, Rachel? That's why I don't watch music videos. It ruins the song for me. Old ones. Tamara says, right, Kath. Jovita says, Kathy, I love the police. As a matter of fact, Sting will be in Houston in October. He's got to be like
105.
Oh, Michelle says it starts at 11. I don't think we're going to make it.
She's like, nope, we're already on the road.
Tamara said, Soul Train.
The Soul Train.
Oh, but this is right on the Shiloh Acres. Lori says, I think my closest Whataburger is an Enid, if they still have one. That's over a 2-hour drive. Oh, Jovita says, Rachel, I will sing Selena song. Woo-hoo. Bitty, bitty, bum, bum. James Hall says, I'm mute anyway.
I know better.
Jovita says, Sting, 81. 81.
You're going to go down there and watch him come out there in his walker.
I think it's awesome that he's still going.
Hey, I think it's awesome. He still has the
Laugh out loud, Rusty.
energy.
Evelyn says, a little jealous, Jovita. I love Sting. Yes, me too. Kath says, we have a chain in Canada called Fat Burger that I think is quite similar to Whataburger when people describe the burgers. Cool. Fat Burger. What was that? Fuddruckers? Rusty. He sees the Fuddruckers and he goes nuts. I'm like,
Fuddruckers, you walk in, you order your burger, whatever size you want, how you want it cooked, get your fries, they set it up, they send it out, you go pick it up, and they have an entire buffet of toppings. I mean, everything from melted cheese, shredded cheese, sliced cheese, anything you can think of.
I'm playing.
And they are
I can't do
amazing.
That. I get instant karma. That's my curse is instant karma. If I pick on somebody,
I am your karma.
No, if I pick on somebody, I get instant karma. So I was playing universe. I was just joking. Please do not. Please. Evelyn says, oh, a little jealous. Yes. Shiloh Acre says, I don't even know the closest Whataburger is to Michigan.
I don't know, but it shouldn't be too much. It shouldn't be too far for very much longer because a northern company did buy that. I think they're out of New York now.
Jovita says, Evelyn, I love, love, love the police and Sting. I like that line in the original.
So what she's saying is she likes the,
Footloose.
she backs the blue.
Yeah.
I love the police.
Footloose, where he says, you ever seen the police? And he said, in concert? He said, no, behind you. Let's see. Kath says, Sting has learned to use his lower vocal range. A lot of older singers try to keep on hitting the high notes, and it's scary. He doesn't do that. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Evelyn says, I miss Fuddruckers. Gonna have to eat there when I go back home in a week or so.
Yeah, they've closed down all the Fuddruckers around here.
Tamara says, love fried caramelized onions on my cheeseburger with mustard only. Home run. Mm-hmm. That
No
sounds
mustard.
Good. Yes, mustard.
Mustard.
We like mustard.
Mustard.
I like mustard. Mustard. Let's not be silly. Let's see. Evelyn says, yes, Jovita, me too.
No, sorry. No, I just...
You can have some, though. You can have the rest of it.
Oh,
I'm sure
thanks.
it's nice and cold. Let's see.
Nice.
Shiloh Acre says, I miss Fuddruckers, or however it's spelled. Yeah.
Fuddruckers.
Jovita says, people in Michigan deserve a Whataburger. Yes. Michelle says, I won't be there at 11. Just starting time. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
James says, Rusty, there is a place in Illinois that has a cheeseburger topped with deep fried mac and cheese. That's cool.
That sounds
There's a place in Bartlesville that has this mac and cheese. It's expensive. Like you pay $14 or something like that for mac and cheese. But it's, what is that place called? Something horses.
The pony, Stone Pony or
No. No.
Iron Pony, Iron Horse.
I think you're getting that mixed up with the...
No, it's something. It's a horse of some kind. It's...
I don't remember. It's good. They put like brisket in it, or
You can get brisket or pulled pork.
or
And
chicken.
She says
but
it's
mixed in.
overpriced, but it's a bowl like this big around, and it is heaped. It was more than I could eat.
But it's mac and cheese. You know how cheap pasta is.
Doesn't matter. It had that meat in it, and it was good.
Let's see. Oh no, James, is what Tamara said. Shiloh says, I like horseradish mustard.
Now you're talking.
I don't like horseradish.
I like horseradish.
Jovita says, when I see the police behind me, I always say, no, it wasn't me. It was my sister. You know how us Mexicans all tend to look like. Jovita says, James, I want one. James says, so good, Tamara. Nice, Shiloh. Let's see. It's really good, Jovita. All right, you guys. We have gone way over our hour. So we're going to get off here.
And we love you guys.
Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Even though it was like kind of a pop-up because we didn't go live last week. But be sure, I want to try one, James. I bet it's messy to eat. No, you didn't, Rachel. It says have a blessed day. So here's the thing. here's the things coming up. There is a video of a tiny house update for Mama's house that is going to air at 4 p.m. today on Robertson's Belly Acres. We will be live Monday night
at 7 p.m.
at
Central
7 p.m.
Time.
Central Standard Time for on Robertson's Belly Acres. And we've got a lot of stuff. Like there's all kinds of stuff going on, like tons of projects, tons of things. We may even be, may have some video with Amy and Chris. I don't know if we'll video or not, but we might. And then,
And even if we don't video,
I'm
we
sure-
will share. I'm sure she will. We'll
Yes.
share their link.
and you guys, Amy and Chris are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So they are Leonard Mountain Homestead, and it's L-E-N-A-R-D. It's not L-E-O. L-E-N-A-R-D Mountain Homestead,
Jovita, if you could share their link.
which everybody's getting out now. Now we shout them out, but we'll be shouting them out more, especially because we're going to be going over there and helping them out with something that they have planned. And Sherry texted me last night and said, "Bring your appetite because we got some lunch." So
JB from Pure Okies in the house.
hi, JB.
She says hello and goodbye. Love you guys. Blessings all.
Love you, JB. So anyway, yeah, lots of things coming up. Lots of stuff happening on the homestead, and we're going to continue on, and we're rolling on through, and I'm back in my groove, I think, on editing. So
Yes.
yeah, you guys watch both channels. I do need to get some more cooking done on this channel. But anyway, love you guys. Love you guys.
Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.